Hello again, I'm back and I am here to talk about eyeshadow colors and eyeshadow colors related to your eye color like I told you last time. And what I'm going to start with first to help with this whole process, makes things so easy, is get yourself a color wheel. Get them at any art store, probably Walmart or any of these stores. They're very cheap. They're going to help you immensely. And they're going to help you immensely with this lesson and all of the future lessons when we talk about concealer, correction, all that kind of stuff. But today I just want to go over eyeshadow and the colors to wear with your eye color because I get this question constantly from women. Not men yet, but who knows, maybe someday. Anyhow, first principle, and well, actually what I'm going to say first is my motto is there are no rules in makeup. Don't get too crazy with this. But there are a few principles and some ideas that you can use to help you make your masterpiece and help you be more effective in creating the looks that you want to do. The only one I want to talk about today is that complementary colors. Complementary colors are those that are opposite the color wheel from each other. So, you've got blue and orange, red, green, yellow, violet, that type of thing. Complementary colors can work in two ways. First way, and the way that I'm going to talk about today, is if you put them next to each other, they're going to enhance one another. So you're going to, the color, each color is going to stand out more than it would by itself. When you layer them, they're going to neutralize each other. And that's going to work when you're trying to do some color correction techniques, concealing and whatnot. But today, that's pretty much the idea. So get your color wheel, or if you don't have one, you can just know this by heart. It's pretty simple. You can start like this. Okay, so I have green eyes, and today I'm wearing like a purplish tone, not crazy purple, but just a purple tone. And this is basically what you do. So put my eye color up there. If it's green, across from the color wheel you'll see red, yellow, green, you could probably play here, is a violet tone. So if I wear purple, violet tones, or reddish tones, my green eyes are going to stand out much more than they would if I just wore, a blue or a brown eyeshadow. If you have blue eyes, you'll notice opposite on the color wheel is orange. So blue-eyed people would, their eyes are going to be most enhanced with peach tones, apricot tones, that type of thing to bring the blue eyes out even more. And you can go all the way to orange if you want to be very dramatic. I love to wear orange colors. You can mix them with different tones. You can do purples and oranges. That's really pretty on blue eyes if you want to be a little bit more dramatic and playful. Brown eyes, what I recommend with brown eyes can actually get away with a lot more different looks to bring their eyes out. And what you want to look at is the flecks. Brown eyes aren't just brown. Usually there's flecks of green or yellow or all kinds of different highlights, beautiful highlights within. And I typically will look at the highlights and then use the complementary color of that. So even if it's like a green, then I'll take a reddish tone. That looks beautiful with brown eyes. They can also get away with greens. If there's like the reddish tones in the eye, you can get away with a lot of different colors on brown eyes. Just have to kind of figure out what is the most prominent highlight in the eye color. What else? Other things to think about when you're doing eye makeup is dark tones are going to help recede. They're going to cause features to recede. So for instance, you'll see on my eyes, I like to enhance my crease. So I put a dark color in there. I also do it as an eyeliner to give that very glamorous cat eye effect. But the dark colors are going to create features to recede. So I want to enhance the crease, I'm going to put a dark color in there. Light colors create features to the highlight features. So under the brow bone, always I'll use a light color. On the lid, a lot of times I'll use a lighter color. It doesn't have to be light, but it could be like a medium, a light tone. Another trick, then this is also something that I was going to touch on, frosted versus matte. And I get this question so often, especially as women get older. For some reason, there's this idea that you can't stay the heck away from frosted eyeshadows as you get older. And while that is somewhat true, because, and I think this is across the board, unless you're like 15 to 25, if you have a mixture or all frosted eyeshadows, it's going to look like a hot mess, a hot frosted shiny mess, okay? You're not going to get any definition because you've got all this frost. The best thing that I like to do is use a little bit of a frosted or a satin tone on the lid and even sometimes under the brow bone, and then use a matte color in the crease and in the other areas where you're contouring a little bit as an eyeliner, all that kind of thing. When you mix the two textures, you're going to find that they blend beautifully. If you try, and I'm sure you've tried this before, if you take several matte tones and try to create a beautiful, flawless look, you're going to have a heck of a time blending those colors, especially if you have a good primer underneath, which you should. You should always wear a primer. But you're not going to be able to blend those very well. So try a satin texture or even a little bit of a frost to blend those together and create a very multi-dimensional, vibrant, beautiful look. So try that. Remember that everything should be blended. Try, if you've got some harsh lines going on, unless you're trying to go for the cat eye look, I still even blend that. You can see I always do like a glamorous cat eye, but I always try to blend it a little bit because I don't like harsh lines. I never have. I think it is a key to a beautiful, flawless look is to blend as much as you can. You can have dramatic, but you still should have it blend seamlessly across the board, across the eye. And anyway, that's pretty much it. Use primer, use lash primer, use primer on everything, okay? Use face primer, lip primer, eye primer. You're gonna find that will help with your makeup application immensely. And that's all I'm gonna talk about right now. The next thing after this will be the color correction and the concealer, and then I'll talk about contouring. But I wanna get down the basics first and then get your color wheels. They help, all right? I'll talk to you soon. Bye.